Well, welcome back, people. As you can see, I'm back, and once again, still doing some little bit of tests with my new streaming computer, getting used to it, getting used to using XSplit again, and getting things ready for that type of stream because I have to make sure the program's working. We'll make sure the computer hasn't been on for like 10 hours, you know, that it would mess up or slow down in any way the quality of the stream. And just make sure the program is running and make sure whatever the text or other little things and like changing what I'm playing, all that stuff, make sure that's all set. And then testing the actual stream to make sure my stream's gonna look good, because you can test the broadcast signal of how well your internet is when you send it to the Twitch servers and whatnot to the website to show you guys and see how that will be good. That's basically what's going on. So of course I'm here playing Cool Borders 3, which is an old PlayStation 1 game. I don't have a PlayStation 1, but I do have a PlayStation 3, and one of the best things about the PlayStation 3 is that you can play any PlayStation 1 game. It just doesn't matter. Any of them, all of them work. They all work. Which is great, to be honest. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get in here. So you have split screen or one player since it's just me. There'll be one player. Yeah, so and that's why there's like black lines or black bars on the left and right side, because it is not is not made for a widescreen TVs or widescreen devices. So they didn't have to make it widescreen. They just made it like a box. And for a while that worked until the 2000s, until the early 2000s. We're like, hey, flat screen TVs that are wide. Well, it wasn't flat. They had like just big TVs that were wider. And then they were like, oh, let's make them flat. All that fun stuff. Anyways, I haven't played this in so long. This is one of the first retro games I think I streamed. It was like this one and a couple other games. But the cool thing with, again, how I have everything working with the capture box, which another thing I have to make sure is the capture box is working well, because sometimes it'll actually glitch and just doesn't show anything. I basically have to reset it in the XSplit program, and then it resets itself. Or if it starts to get really laggy, then I actually have to switch scenes in XSplit. But because I made sure to do all that before the stream starts. No problem. Controller 1, yeah. I'm not even gonna look at that. And the funny thing is the triangle's back, where I'm used to with Xbox in most games is the circle, or B would be the back. But, okay, yeah. Audio. Done. Go back. I think I'll just go single event. Definitely rookie. I haven't played this in so long. And the biggest thing is that I want to just stream all these, and then when basically they made it so that on the Twitch website there was a specific way with XSplit to actually be able to stream, right? There's two ways. There's one where it's automatically goes to the website, and there's another one where you have to take the stream key. But in order to do that, you'd have to have the upgraded version of XSplit that costs money, like all that silly stuff. So yeah, it's just the whole thing. But I'm just gonna double check. So it looks like though, it seems like everything's like the music's on. So I'm just gonna turn this down a bit. I had to turn it up. Let's go to 35. I think this should be good, where you can still, like, you can hear what's going on, but it's not overpowering me. But then again, I'm listening through an iPhone, iPhone 4 specific, well, iPhone 4S specifically. Yeah, I think that's better. Anyways, I'm just slowly trying to get the right mix, and then once I have that, then these problems won't happen. But oh man, we gotta pick what's his face? Where is he? Pretty sure he's here. I'm thinking of I know I'm thinking of another game, but I'm pretty sure there's one. Can't remember. Anyways, trying to think. Let's pick Cliff because why not? Watch. Oh, look at these. Look, you gotta choose my board. Which brand? Which brand of board? Let's go motion because why not? I'll go normal because I'm normal. I can turn this up for me. But yeah, that's the thing. Like whenever, because with the Xbox One, I could just plug it in directly, the like headphones or whatever, directly through the controller. With the PlayStation 3, you can't do that, so, you know. I have to listen to the speakers. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, that switches. They're supposed to be apparently fighting. I think it's a bumper. Yeah, it's the bumper. Oh boy. Ooh, whoa! I don't know. Oh, okay, so I have to hit circle. Alright. Oh my goodness, I haven't played this so long. This brings back so many memories, though. Because I remember playing this a lot. Back when I had the PlayStation 1. Ooh! Oh. And, like, even to this day, I still haven't beaten this game or done enough to complete it. Like, there's still a ton of mountains and other things. I still don't know how to properly use this. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If I... Okay, so that... The trigger... That one stops it. Okay, that's right. That turns it. Okay. So crazy. But yeah, I didn't mean... I really didn't want to stream this late. Right now it's like 9:24. Didn't want to stream this late. I kind of want to stream earlier, but unfortunately, I had a lot of stuff to do today. Some of you know that I volunteer at a local church in my town, and I run sound. I'm a sound technician, and I run the sound there on Sundays, but also edit the videos that are recorded for of the sermons for the whole Sunday morning service. And also, you know, help out with camera there as well. So it's, you know, I do a lot of things, but yeah, I basically edit all the videos because unfortunately there's not a lot of people at my church that knows how to do that. So I kind of have to, and just with all the stuff with you know, holidays and doing different concerts and extra stuff at the church, that we kind of got backed up on the videos in about a month or so. We haven't finished yet. So well, I haven't finished yet technically, but let's redo that one. But yeah, so I kind of had to get those done, you know. Oh, I thought it meant like replay. No, let's watch a replay. I didn't. Oh no, what? Am I actually doing this again, or did it just randomly wanted the? I don't even know what's going on. Okay, so this. Okay, I'm actually playing. Oh, whoops, that was bad. So basically, I would have to hold this the whole time, or most of the time, or something, or I don't know. Like I still have not gotten used to this game at all. But I'm like, oh wow, look at all the cool slopes you go to and whatever, and all the snow, and you know. But yeah, I definitely have not even when I was a kid, I just never knew how to really play this game at all. But, you know, it was fun enough for me, and again, the different locations. Like, oh, it's cool! And all that stuff. So I hope oh my goodness, I hope all the microphone levels and the gameplay levels is fine. Like recently, there's no one been showing up to these like, oh, what the? But then again, I've been off my schedule, unfortunately, recently again because of holidays and just, you know, relatives coming over and then visiting friends and like all that stuff going on for the, you know, all that, just all the things. And then of course New Year's is going on, and it's like, oh, I didn't think I had anything to do for New Year's, and my friends like, hey, let's do something for New Year's. Like, okay. And of course now on that day, that's when Josh is my friend, Josh, who's Skullboy914, as you can see on the screen. He's on Twitch. He streams. He's starting to stream again, which is nice. Yeah, so basically I went over to his place trying to fix his Xbox One that he just got and is no longer working, unfortunately. Wow, this is an interesting conundrum. I like this though. Anyways, I was over at his place and yeah, found out he had a computer that he wasn't using, that he, you know, what, like 3 months ago, upgraded to Windows 10 and, you know, and whatnot. But him and his wife were not using it at all. And I'm just looking at him like, oh, what's this computer here? It's like, yeah, we're not using it. I mean, you know, and I'm looking, I'm like, can I use it? Like, I guess you could use it, or just, you could borrow it, whatever. And then it was first just borrow, and then they're like, well, I mean, yeah, you know, if you pay this much, we'll give it to you or whatever. I'm like, so I just figured, hey, I'll try it out, and we'll see how it works. And of course, when I turned it on, the whole thing was sparking. Like, it was shocked. Like I'd walk up to touch. Like I would touch the metal casing around the computer, it'd just shock me, like every single time. Like guaranteed I'd get shocked. And I'm like, ooh, this isn't good. This is a good sign. And then I'm thinking, okay, so there's probably some dust in there. Even though they did, you know, perhaps put in some extra hardware or whatever in there, but there's probably certain parts you never thought of actually, you know, oh, I should go here. They would actually think of, you know, working on or whatever, or cleaning. So basically, I opened up the power supply. I seen the power supply, and I'm like, oh, I seen some brown stuff in there. I'm like, there's probably some dust in there. Open up, the entire thing is filled with dust. Like, it's just dust city. Like, that's all was in the power supply. I have a picture of it. But it's like, it's so dumb. It was ridiculous. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I mean, they used it for years, and it's like, it's still pretty good. It's a good motherboard. You know, so they might have changed the motherboard or something. Like, they might have changed some, like, upgraded some stuff, but they just never, you know, thought of checking out the. Oh yeah, that's right. This is all. I'm gonna fail at this one. But yeah, I guess, like, I mean, they just never checked of the power supply or whatever. So everything else is cleaned enough and dusted enough. But yeah, that power supply was just like I don't like. That's what's weird, is because they used it before, and I'm like, how in the world did they not go? This is sparking. Maybe this is bad. Maybe it didn't spark whenever they were using it, but man, did it ever. So, yeah, as soon as I open up the power supply, I'm like, alright, I gotta get some compressed air for cleaning computers, and just spray the whole thing. And I did. I got as much as I can. There's like maybe a little bit left in there, but it's because the whole can was done, basically. just, I mean, I did spray most of the inside of it, but really it was the power supply that I had to like get to. So yeah, it was ridiculous. But yeah, so I did finally. Oh my goodness, this is so tough. I forgot about this. This is the one where you have to like perfectly. I think I was somewhat good at this game when I was younger because I played it a lot, but now I just need to play it more. But now that I can stream from this computer, it means that I can stream anything that's coming through this capture box, which is one of the things. Like when I got this capture box from eBay, I saw it. You know, one of the things it listed is that it can record to PC, or you can capture stuff from PC through USB. Like it has a USB port that you can plug it in to the computer, and you're supposedly be able to capture. And it came with its own. It came with a program, and you're able to capture and record from that. But I tried to use it on my laptop, and I tried to use it on my main computer. And I know my main computer, it's like the operating system, I need to upgrade that. That's the thing I need to do. And my laptop, it can't handle anything. So I was like, okay, well maybe it's just yeah, that. But what I found out was that the program and the driver for using that capture box through USB to a computer, it just needed to be they fixed it so that it would work better, because it was just updated. It needed to update the drivers and the version of the program I was using, because I guess it only worked for certain things or certain computers or certain operating systems or whatever. So they did update it and whatever. So it like it works, like, well, as you can see. But yeah, so at first I was like, oh no. And at first it didn't work like this, where it detected the because again I was using the disc and that older version that came with the capture box. So I was like, okay, I guess I can't oh dang it, more of these gates. I'm gonna fail. But anyways, but yeah, anyways, yeah, so I just had an older version and whatever. So because as soon as I put it in, it did say, oh, you can update, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm not gonna update, because what's the point? You know, it's probably gonna be the same thing. Usually when it's updates of those types of programs, a lot of it is just the same stuff. But I guess because the version of the program I had in the disc that came with the capture box was just really old, that they really improved the updates and it detected. So at first it wasn't showing up, it wasn't working, so I'm like, oh, I have to screen select the other program running to you know, to actually show it up, because you have, again, the program comes with it to record and capture that way, but it wasn't detecting an XSplit. So I was like, oh, well, that sucks. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'll have the capture program running in one part, and then I just screen select that program, that capture program, and in preview, and then I have it go to XSplit, so then it shows up in the stream. And it did, like, for whatever reason, it wasn't showing it at like a higher resolution. Like, it was very jagged edged. Like, if you looked at words, it's like, oh, it's just really jagged. So I'm like, okay, well, this doesn't look good, but at least it's not lagging. And then, you know, I updated the program, and I'm like, okay, let's see what this does. And of course, it works with XSplit, and it shows up. Though I did see it, because I can't change the resolution to a lower one so that it doesn't, you know, run at high resolution and lag. So sometimes it's gonna lag, but you know, I think I'm just gonna switch to Devil's Butt. Oh, what a name. What a name! Let me tell you. Whatever. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on with this. All the troubles I've had trying to figure this out. But yeah, so basically the big thing for me is why I wanted another computer instead of, or keeping both computers instead of just replacing the computer I have, is that, well, one, I have a ton of stuff in my main computer right now that, you know, oh my goodness, I love you. Just punch him, you know. Just like in real snowboarding competition, just punch the other people you're against. But no, but yeah, no. The reason why I wanted to do this, and I've been looking for another computer, so that's why when my friend Skullboy914, again, shoutouts to him, thanks to him for letting me be able to have that and to acquire it. I've been looking for that computer to stream from for a while, because then all of the processing power, all of its whatever resources is all going to streaming, and that's it. Like, it's not gonna have a game open while streaming. It's, you know, it's not going to have other things open. It's like, that's all it is just straight up streaming that computer, and that's it. Because then, if I wanted to, you know, stream my computer games, it's not gonna use up, you know, having the game running and then also having the streaming program running at the same time, which will then, of course, slow down the computer, because you're having extra stuff using the computer, processing power and resource and whatever, energy, whatever you want to call it. You'll be using it all up. So if I had a specific computer dedicated for streaming only, then that completely cuts that out, because all I'd have to do is, you know, just have one computer running and then be able to have a sort of capture device or capture card on the other on the streaming computer, so that I'm actually, you know, whatever, basically using the capture program as a second monitor. So I go, oh, I have like another HDMI cable or whatever to the capture program or the capture device to go to the streaming computer. And that's why when I again saw on eBay this capture box that I'm using right now to play this game, is that was one of the things. It said you can actually through USB, you know, be able to capture through that way. I'm like, okay, because that's basically what I need. Because there's other, let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Here it is. There's actually other devices like this, which is basically almost like a USB stick or whatever. But this would be it, and this is very cheap. It's just not even HD. It's the basic standard, you know, yellow, white, and red cables for just basic regular video, and not at all HD. Basically, something meant for this, right? For a PS1. And so let's do a little replay while I yap about technical stuff. Well, I mean, you know, whatever. Some people might want to know if they want to start streaming. You know, you either streaming off a PC or, you know, whatever. If you're going to use a computer to stream, this is why this is what I think would be the better choice. Instead of getting a monster computer to run both a game, like a computer game, or a capture device, and then the capture program, whatever, or get something like this, or even a capture card, because even with the capture card, it's still like it's directly into, you know, like, well, I guess it depends. I guess it depends on the capture card, depends on what you have for the computer, but basically having less things for the computer to run is the better, because even having a monitor is using resources, because you're basically telling the computer to display and show up whatever it is that you're trying to look at. So that's using up energy and resources of the computer. And then if you have a second monitor, that's also doing that as well. but it's not as much because it's basically saying, oh, show it here. So that means if you have like something open up in the screen, like the capture program, which I have right now, or like a web browser or whatever, that's using up resources of the computer, especially if you're watching a video and other stuff like that. So if I had a computer dedicated just to stream, nothing else running on it, you know, except for obviously I have USB cable running to the streaming computer from my capture box, which acts as a video switcher, because I can switch between different stuff. I can switch between my Xbox One, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. With this remote, I'd say source, and it's just like the switching a source on your TV. I can do it with the capture box, which is another reason why I wanted to get that done specifically. But yeah, that's where, again, having a separate computer just for streaming is great, because I mean, well, here's the thing, right? Because with this one, I'm getting it for a cheaper price because it's my friend who's selling it to me, and so you could potentially have two regular computers that you could get like probably a little bit less maybe than you know, a crazy monster computer, but probably be a little better off, because I mean the biggest thing I've done with my main computer is upgrade the graphics card, because I could not play any videos or games that it went past 720 by 1280, really. Like you can go a little bit past, but I could not play like really high def resolutions. So like 1080p, it couldn't do that. So even like with video game, not video games, but well, video games too. But I mean with videos, like if I wanted to go on YouTube and watch a video in 1080p, couldn't do it. It'd lag. I'd have to switch it to 720p. But now I got my updated graphics card. I got that a couple of years ago. It's fine. It's way better. But that means that right now this computer is better for gaming. So I'm like, okay, well, if I want this as my gaming computer, then that means I need one for streaming. And again, if I split that, if the resources, because you could get a monster computer, but then if you have another computer just for streaming, then you can like run the highest graphics ever on the games, you know, whatever, and it's not going to mess up your stream at all. Like, it's not going to lag or anything because it's separate. Whereas with, and there's a good example is a friend of mine who is starting to stream now. He went to Australia for 3 years, went to college, came back. It's Mick Rip. He's up there as my friends to follow, my real life friends to follow on Twitch. I think let's try this. See what this one is. But yeah, Mick Rip. He of course it's MCKRIP. He just started back streaming because he just came back from Australia, from college. He graduated, and so he's going back. He's more a PC guy. He started a console guy, and then he switched more to PC. Like he'll probably play console games here and there, but it's you know, the PC is kind of where his main focus is going to. And like he's saying, oh, I want to get like a monster computer or whatever. He's getting his upgraded stuff for his computer and whatnot. Oh yeah, that's the thing I remember. But yeah, like but what he's doing is what most streamers do when they're streaming on PC, is having an all-in-one computer. So basically, like earlier today, he was streaming Overwatch, and then he switched over Counter-Strike. It was all on, you know, same computer. Obviously, he'd switched to games, but he was streaming as well with his streaming program. Whether it be, I don't know, I think he's probably using OBS or something. I use XSplit. I find it better for me. There's a lot more stuff I can do. You know, just placement of things, and I don't know. I just like it better. And plus, I've just gotten used to it too. So, but anyway, so you know, he has his games running, so he's playing the games, and then he has his streaming program running, and then also streaming, because that's the other thing too, is if you're playing the game, right, you're playing the computer game, and you're having the program open, so that's like two things that's open right now, is the computer game itself, and then the program for streaming. But then once you start streaming, it even like adds more to using up your computer. So if you're trying to stream really good quality, but then also playing the game at really high resolution, then it's gonna really, that's when it's gonna lag. That's when it's lagging your computer and the stream and everything. So if you had two separate computers, so basically he has a computer right now. I think he said he ordered a computer, like a full-on computer, custom made. And if he does that, he better be, you know, playing the game on that one and then streaming on this other computer that he has now. Or, you know, his dad might want the computer or whatever, but I don't know what his plans are with that computer. But what I would do is just keep the computer he has now and use that one for the streaming specifically. But then again, he would need a capture card or a capture device like the capture box I have to have it run through USB. So then, you know, because even this running through USB is using resources, but with this computer it seems fine. I'm, you know, whatever, monitoring it somewhat, just like I'm somewhat monitoring the audio levels. Somewhat monitoring the levels on my phone here on the stream. Doing my best, okay? No one's in chat to be like, hey, you're too loud. So I don't know. But anyways, I know I'm yapping about technical stuff here. Which some people don't really want to hear when they're watching a stream. It's like, just play the game. You know. Let's go this one. I think I already did this one. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even know what I did. Let's go downhill. Why not? You know what? Let's change her up. Let's go to. Let's get Flint. Good old Flint. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I would do. Is split it, like I'm doing right now. Because at some point I'm gonna start to get into streaming more of my computer games that I have. I have mostly older ones, like Max Payne 2 and oh, what was it? The original Star Wars Battlefront, not like the newer ones that EA has made, but like the ones from like what 2005 or whatever, 2003. I got the first one. I don't have Battlefront 2 that came out whatever a few years later after that. But yeah, I got the original one on PC, and that's actually one I would love to. I would have loved to have streamed that. You know, especially for like whatever Star Wars Day or whatever it was. You know, May the 4th, all that fun stuff. I gotta forget how to do tricks. I remember how to do tricks. Plus, I'm too concentrated on all this streaming stuff. But at least there's some record of like if people want to know how you know, why are you doing the way you're doing? Why you have two computers to stream or whatever? This is why. And kind of what I would think. If someone really wants to get into streaming and do it well, is do something like this, you know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. But oh my goodness. But yeah, so for the capture box, because I got it off of eBay, it is from China, so it's quite possible it's like, I wouldn't say a knockoff, but it's something where, oh, excuse me, it's clearly, you know, a lot of it's similar to probably other products that are out there, and it doesn't have a brand name. It doesn't have like a specific name of what it is. It's just called HD Capture Box. Like if you get the, like, I got the box and it literally just says HD capture box, and that's like the name of the product that you bought. It's, you know. So it's like, okay, you know, but I mean it works fine, it's great. There's a lot more I wish I was able to do, but of course, you know, that's fine. I mean, it does, you know, what I need to do, and I can also record videos using micro SD, or plugging in a USB stick or a hard drive, external hard drive. But the thing is, if you plug it in with the USB stick or external hard drive through USB, like you would for a computer, it actually would, the file could get corrupted, because if you record for like an hour, like I would do sometimes, depending on what it is, like if I'm recording a stream, just to see how, you know, how it is or whatever, it actually, a couple of them had gotten corrupted, which sucked. But the ones where I recorded off a micro SD didn't, because it actually split automatically after 2 gigs or so. It just split. It stops. Basically, it stops the recording and starts it, but it does it so fast, like it's seamless. Like it's just like, oh, 2 gigs, and then just cuts itself, and then it keeps going. Like it's cut, and then it still records. It's just you're gonna have 20 files instead of 1. You know, if you're recording for whatever, an hour or 2 hours, whatever it is. So. Which again is fine if you're doing, you know, like a recording or whatever of something for like some sort of gameplay video you want to put together. It's not that bad, really. It's gonna look great, and it's not gonna get, the files is not gonna get corrupted. So I actually ordered a 32 gig micro SD card so that, you know, most of my problems are solved in that sense, because I only have an 8 gig one, and it's like, I can only record up to an hour, and that's it. Or it could only record and hold up to an hour, so it's like, but yeah, let's get out of this. Let's redo this one. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, and just me trying to figure out what I should be doing, and how can I do things better, and just, you know, and also going back to, oh, right, I have to get back into making sure I have some of the stuff ready to go. For like having a computer on, the program, make sure the program's working, all that stuff. Which is way different than using the Xbox One, or, you know, I'm assuming the PlayStation 4 apps for Twitch to stream and broadcast, because once you have everything linked and set up, all you'd have to do is just get it to start the broadcast. Like, just go in the app and then have, you know, make sure you're playing the game while the app is running. So it goes, oh, I detect the game, whatever, and then just hit start broadcast, and then you're broadcasting. And then when you're done, just hit stop broadcast. Like, you don't have to really do any setup once you've done the main setup. You just open up the app, you know, again, while you're in the game, just open up the app, and then you just go start broadcast. Like, obviously you can title your broadcast. I usually do that on the computer, on the website itself, on my channel, and then I, you know, just wait, like, you know, whatever, 5 minutes for it to register to the app on your Xbox, and then all you have to do is hit start broadcast. Like, that's all. Whereas with the computer, you obviously have to open up the program, make sure the program's running, and then make sure that, you know, all of your whatever's hooked up, like my capture box, make sure it's running well, that it's not freezing or anything like that, or glitching out, or, you know. Oh boy. Basically making sure that everything's working, then, you know, you test the broadcast signal and make sure, like, you don't really have to, especially with, oh boy, That happens sometimes. I don't know why. I don't know, like, it's possible there's too much stuff going on where I have that plugged in. And I hope it's... Oh yeah, music's still going. But yeah, that happens. And that's, again, speaking of glitches and things going wrong, that's starting to happen a little bit more recently. That it just flickers like that. So... I don't know why. I'm just guessing I have too much stuff because I have a power bar. I'm guessing I just have too much stuff plugged into it, so it's just, you know, whatever. But anyways, I don't know how long I'll stay with this. I don't even know how long I'll be streaming. But that's the great thing about this is I can literally switch to the Xbox One or switch to the PlayStation 3 or just. PlayStation 3, I mean Xbox 360, or just switch to another game, and it's not going to end the stream. Because if I was on the Xbox One, and I was streaming, right, with the Twitch app, and then I just quit the game and wanted to switch to another one, it would end the broadcast. If I quit the game, it ends the broadcast. But of course with this, with the, you know, capture box, I can just switch in between. So there's multiple, like, reasons why I got this capture box. And I was looking on the internet for, you know, the program, you know, whatever, the capture program that came with this box. And I was researching the name. It's called HDML Cloner Pro Helper. That's the name of the program. So I typed that in, and then there's actually a box, like a capture box, like the one I have here, and it's called HDML Cloner Pro. And it's an actual capture box, looking very similar to what I have, but this one doesn't have the brand name on it. Doesn't have like anything like that. It's just, you know, it's just HD capture box. That's the name of it. So, I had someone watching and kind of, I had an extra viewer and he's like, "Well, this is stupid. He's just talking about technical stuff. I don't want to watch this." But yeah. Oh yeah, there's some pizza here I forgot to finish. Well, forgot as in I got distracted by yapping. But yeah. Anyways. But yeah, it's, yeah. So, I'd say, if you're wanting to start streaming, and using a computer to stream and all that stuff, you're really going to get into streaming, and having things like this, like having different, you know, whatever, icons on the side, you know, having, like if someone were to cheer right now with bits, it would show up on the screen there. Yeah, I like some of the different stuff, like, you know, thanking Skullboy914 for the computer. I have, you know, my Twitter there, and different stuff, like, and different, like, my friends in real life who are actually actively streaming on Twitch. So I had some other friends up there, but they haven't been streaming in like years. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just take off their names for now until they start streaming again, and then I'll put their names back up. But oh yeah, my Twitch account. I have my Twitch up there because basically I will be putting this up on YouTube. I always export most of my streams, the majority of my streams, onto YouTube, and of course I have a description. Oh, this is my Twitch account, blah blah blah. But if, you know, no one is, if someone's watching it from like an Xbox or PlayStation or some other device where it's like I can't see the description, so it's like I don't know what his whatever his Twitch account would be, all that stuff. So I have it on the screen, you know, and stuff like that. So like stuff like that's cool. I like to have some of the stuff, and also what I'm playing. That's one of the questions that usually get asked, because again, if someone's watching on their some mobile devices, or just some things where you just can't see the broadcast title, or don't see all of it, so they don't see what you're actually playing, or don't know the name of what you're playing. I have it right there. I have it right on the screen. So it's all that different kind of stuff, and I like being able to have an intro, an outro, and then something if, let's say, I'm gone somewhere and I have, like, I'm going to the washroom, take a bathroom break, or I'm getting food. I can actually have a be right back scene going where there's a video of me, you know, playing stuff, playing a game, and just saying, be right back, and then having some music playing. So at least it's not just, you know, an empty chair, and then no gameplay happening, really. And if you're like, what's going on? I actually have a screen. Well, I'll show it to you, because you know, why not? Why not? You'll still be able to hear me, I think. You might be able to still, yeah, you should be able to still hear me. And I have to actually mute the game on the box, otherwise you hear it with the other music as well. But yeah, I just have this playing right now. So I have to, like, if I want to, I could basically make videos specifically for this. You know. And yeah, so I can make like a be right back video where I play different clips, different parts of other streams or other gameplay that I've recorded and captured or whatever, or gotten from online or something. Obviously, this one is my stream, but you know, just different. I can put something together, or what I can do is have one for before the stream, after the stream, you know, that type of stuff. You know, I like that because then that way it's, you know, it's not just, things aren't just happening, it's like, oh, okay, if I'm gone, oh, be right back, oh, he's gonna be right back, instead of just like, what's going on, and people just waiting and not knowing what's going on, and not having anything there that's happening, like, you know, there'd be no, you know, just like dead silence, no one there, and then no gameplay happening, which is kind of, you know, especially if someone's watching this on YouTube, it's like, okay, I have to skip to this part. You know, potentially they could still, you know, stick around and just watch this or whatever if they really wanted to. At least it's something. But yeah, let's get back to the stream. The only thing is that with the music, it just cuts right out. It doesn't fade out, and I don't know if I can do a fade that matches, you know, the video feed fade. I mean, whenever I switch to a different scene, because it fades, and I'd like to, perhaps have the music, because what I'd used to do is actually have this all running off really old dusty soundboard that I got years ago, and it's sometimes it sounded okay, a lot of times it sounded terrible, because again, I didn't have an upgraded operating system, so I couldn't get the upgraded version of XSplit, which allowed you to have a microphone, but then also have the game audio as well as two different things, where you could either pick a microphone or you could pick the game audio, and that's it. You couldn't have them both together in the previous versions of the XSplit. So it's like, well, okay, I'll just, you know, use this really old ratty soundboard, and sometimes you'd hear a buzz and a hum and like stuff, and I'm like, oh crap. So that's when I got the Xbox One, I just switched to that mostly. But then when I did want to stream certain games, I'd use a computer, but then of course they later made it so I had to get the upgraded version of XSplit. Which means I had to get an upgraded version of Windows, which I actually just found out. Sure, let's go practice. I just found out that apparently, and actually, because Windows 10 is on this computer that's streaming right now, and streaming this game. And what I just found out is that you can technically download and install Windows 10 without having to buy it. Like, without having to have the product key, which is basically what you're paying for. you can download, because there's many ways to find the program and download it, but then you would have to get a product key, which you would have to buy, and that's where you pay whatever, $100, whatever it would cost for Windows 10 normally. But I don't know how recent they did this or what. But okay, let's try this. There we go. But oh, that's a fail. Fakey. But I don't know how recent it is. But yeah, I actually found out, like, because I saw that it says there's a watermark that shows up. You know, basically it's the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and it's basically covering everything that you have. So if you want to watch a movie or a video, whatever, it will cover that. If you just have it with nothing there, like just your desktop, your whatever, it'll be there. So it's always going to be there. So that's one of the things. You're just saying, activate Windows, go to settings and activate Windows. And then there's other things like different wallpaper. Like, you can't change your wallpaper for your background. Can't change your theme of your, you know what you want your computer to look like the taskbar, the start menu, the color of those things you can't change. You can't change the font, like all this different stuff you can't do. But for the most part, you can use the program, and you can use Windows 10 without it, quitting or being inoperable by using it, which has happened different, basically for most of the operating system for Windows. If you just installed Windows without, having a product key, it'll go, oh, you have 4 days left to activate, and then things are gonna be bad. Then, weird things would happen where it just slows down and just doesn't work well or whatever. But apparently, they kind of did a smart thing. I think it's smart. It's where, if you want certain features, you buy the product key and activate Windows. But if you just want to use the program just to use it, without anything crazy or extra features, whatever, and always having that watermark of activate Windows, go to settings to activate Windows, always there, then you're like, alright, you can do that. Just go ahead, download it. But you just, if you want all this stuff, all these limitations, whatever, if you don't want those, then you go buy the product key and activate Windows. So that actually very much cuts out piracy. It does, because the whole thing is that if you're saying, oh well, the only way to use this product is for you to buy it, like Windows operating system, and for the most part, more and more people are using computers now and know how to use computers, and that's like, the main thing is that their whole life is on a computer, basically. So, and if they can't afford to have an operating system, well, then they would just, whatever, search up, Windows 10, keygen with crack, Windows Gen, program operating system with keygen, with the crack, with hacked, whatever, so that basically you're getting a pirated version, so that it would trick whatever protocols that are made to prevent piracy, to prevent people using the product without buying it. That there's so much people that are hacking out there that you can just easily download a pirated version, or at least that you can download the program of Windows, and then just it comes with that pirated download, where it's like, oh, here's a product key they can use. Oh, but you have to install this program to trick the Windows operating system to think that it's a valid, key. Because it'd be like a product key that like thousands of people have used because they all wanted to use Windows or whatever. Because you can't do that. You're like normally with Windows, you have to have one product key, and once you use it once and that's it. Like you're done. If you can't use it again, it's like, oh, this product key was already used. So that's where people started to make programs or just make it so that it won't detect that it's the previously used product key and whatever. But that means that your product is gonna be pirated more because more people want it, whatever. So what they're doing here is like you can still you can download, install, and use Windows 10 without having to buy it. But if you want all this extra stuff, you need to buy a product key. Oh, there we go. Here, this is what I'm talking about. Here's the glitch. So I don't know if it's after a certain amount of time. How long am I streaming here? If or what? Like I don't know why it does this. To be honest, I haven't figured this out. Super retro. It's all pixels. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the problem that I'm talking about. I tried to get this, cleared up beforehand, but unfortunately, it just might happen during. So that's the only thing with this, with what's going on right now. So let's do a replay again, just to make sure everything is working fine. I think it's lagging a little bit. So basically what I have to do is switch to here. Switch to one of these scenes. Yeah. And then switch back. And then the lag should be gone. It's happened before. Once it actually switches. Yeah. So hopefully it's not lagging like it has been before. I don't know. It's really hard. Figure some of this out. But yeah, that's that happens. That's what happened before, and I was trying to avoid that, but unfortunately. And the other thing too is I have a webcam, right? That's the other thing too. I have that running as well. So that's also using resources of the computer, so you can probably tell that like it's definitely running differently than probably the game itself. Like it's more smoother than what you're seeing because it's not using that much. It's actually a crappy webcam. Well, crappy enough. It's not HD. It's from the old Xbox 360. It's an Xbox Live Vision Cam for the 360, so that you can use it to do like web calls, whatever, internet calls through Xbox. But or video calls, whatever, through Xbox. But also, it's used that certain games you can actually take a picture of your face and puts it on the character. And I basically bought it for that reason, for Rainbow Six Vegas 2, so I can put my face on my character, and it was kind of awesome. But I'm like, oh, now what do I do with this? But I found out that it's like, oh, you can use it as a regular webcam. I'm like, okay, then I'll use that as my face cam, as they say. But yeah, so it's basically just it's not HD. It's it's good enough. It works, but yeah. Stop telling me. I know it keeps showing up for XSplit. It'll tell you it's like, oh, it seems that your computer is using up a lot of the CPU and blah 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 or whatever. But again, that's where, imagine if I was playing a computer game while trying to stream. That would show up a lot. You'd really have to have low resolution and stuff. But again, because this is dedicated for streaming, it's gonna work the same way. Because again, I have my computer, I have like an HDMI cable going to this capture box, so that if I did want to stream a computer game, I just have to make that screen the main screen, basically the one that I would technically use. Uh, definitely not gonna go tournament. Not that crazy. Let's go downhill. Let's go downhill. And let's try Nick. Nick's a good guy. And I know this isn't like, you know, an expert on old games, playing Cool Borders 3 and just crushing it. This is how I played when I was a kid, you know, when I had this, and I'm just like, I don't know any of the tricks. I think I did a little bit better at tricks, but I would always bump into things. I was never good at turns, you know, and figuring out like how to go faster other than just doing this button. It's like, what? I don't know. It's just, this is one of the things I never really figured out, and I was like, okay, and I'm okay with that, you know? Because right now it's like, 10:17. Yeah. Well, the thing is, not everyone's like looking for this game too to watch. They're like, "Oh, I wonder if someone's streaming Cool Borders 3. I'm gonna make sure to watch." And the thing is, I always like I say this, I mention this. I just think it's funny. So I have like what 518 followers, and like nobody's watching me. Like that's just the reality of it. It's because I'm playing different games than what they saw when they followed me, right? So if I was playing, you know, like what Halo 2 all the time, or if I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 all the time, or if I was playing, you know, just a number of other games all the time that people have followed me for, you know, I'd probably have those consistent 10 viewers, whatever. Like even playing a game like Rainbow Six Vegas 2, I get people watching. I get at least 10 viewers, you know, which is kind of cool. But I do like, there's all these other games I would love to play and stream and just show you guys, and maybe some people don't know about these games, and you know, I don't know, just trying to do something, a little variety, but it's something I want to do. Like I want to play these games. I haven't played in years, especially PlayStation 1 games. There's so many. Well, there's some that I don't know where they are. Like I think they're hiding in the basement somewhere, or just one of these boxes that I have or something. Just haven't found them. But yeah, there's a lot where I'm like, I wanted to play this and stream it, and I haven't played it in so long. It's just learning how to do those tricks too. But yeah. Is it really lagging? Like I'm looking on my phone, it looks like it's lagging. I'm looking over here, it looks like it's lagging, but then I would watch it, like if I whatever, I download this later, right? In the past broadcast, and I look at it and go, oh, well, that doesn't look too bad. So I don't know if it's just like something's like being used that shouldn't be, and it's just making us go crazy, or what? Because sometimes it'd be fine, sometimes it's not. So I'm just gonna check this and see like what, if anything else is using up the computer more. Okay, so there's this. There's some extra stuff I look through and go, oh, well, I'm not using this. You know. Oh yeah, Windows My People. Like sometimes I see Skype being running in the background. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want any of that. It's probably lagging right now because I'm actually, because even having the task manager open to look through this stuff is using up resources for the computer. Like it tells you, it says, oh, you're using 7% of the CPU or whatever. I'm like, oh, and like 19 memory, 19 megabytes of memory. It's like, oh, well then. Of course, also there's the antivirus and other stuff. So if those things weren't running, then it'd be less and less. Okay, Microsoft Skype, don't want this. Like Microsoft Communication, don't want that. Outlook, I don't want, you know. Just stuff I'm not using right now. I don't need it. Stuff content. What in the world? Runtime. I don't know. Some of these I'm not sure. I don't want to get rid of them. And that's the other thing too. So if I go on a computer, I have to like end these tasks that are running in the background that I don't want, so that, you know, the stream actually looks good and doesn't lag. That's not what I want. That is not, like, I don't think that's helping at all anything. That's just me. Isn't this fun for everyone? Watch me try to figure out how to do things. It really must be, I'm guessing. There we go. No. It's off on the side. There we go. Alright, anyways. I think I might switch games. Because I can do that now. What should I play? I'm just going to finish some more of this pizza. Alright. What we got here? VR Soccer 96. Knockout Kings 2001. Got the first Spider-Man game made in 2000. And Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. What was this? 2001. Oh, a year later they did this. Oh, and of course, I have the classic Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Like, come on. And then, of course, Tomorrow Never Dies, 007, James Bond game. Dave Mears Freestyle BMX. Like, this is my childhood right here. I'm just flipping through my childhood. Test Drive Off-Road 2. Oh my goodness. And the Blast Chamber. That's one I want to... at some point I'll stream that one, because that one's a pretty complicated and interesting game. But that's one I definitely want to go back to. Of course, I recently bought Black Ops 3 for the PlayStation 3, so I can play with my cousin. And of course, Uncharted 3. I have other ones. I have all the Uncharted games for the PlayStation 3. You know, I have Tron Evolution, but of course I got it free for Xbox One/360 later. But had it there. The Bourne. What was it? The Bourne Conspiracy. That's actually what I'd like to play again. There's a bunch of other ones. Killzone 2, Killzone 3. I like Killzone 3 a little bit better. No, it's like basically the same game. And I want to go and play multiplayer. But yeah, just but of course now I can go back and play this game because of the amazing computer for streaming that I can do now. So yeah, because right now it's like kind of max for using the CPU, because that's the biggest thing in CPU right now. Like that's the biggest thing for streaming is CPU. If you're streaming on computers, CPU. Like have like the best CPU you can get, because it's gonna eat that up like crazy for streaming. Right, because right now it's sitting at like what is this? I guess that's 70. Yeah, that'll be like 70 right now. But the other thing too is because it's showing its light is the other thing that it detects, because with this program, or just I guess the other things going on, because it's being used for USB, right? So it's actually having a direct whatever link to all whatever is going on. So like you know, colors, how dark something is, how bright something is, you know, whatever. That actually, if there's more stuff going on screen, it actually, you could see in the CPU it's using more CPU. It'll show up. It's like so that also is a factor as well. So it's just it's a bunch of stuff. But unfortunately, like, I really wish I could just tell it to not stream it, or not have this program be using it in 1080p, because I don't need to stream this in 1080p. 720p is fine, and my cat is scratching at my door to get pet. But that's another thing that happens. So because that's happening right now, I am going to be right back after I pet my cat, and we're gonna change games. So I will be right back. Right back, folks. And we're back to more glitched out stuff. I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. Anyways. Alright, so I think I might switch games. I really think I will. After I finish the rest of my pizza. Yeah. I just have to figure out what game I want to play. Oh, I'm kind of thinking Crash Bandicoot 2. Just cause, like, that's... I mean, I did do a stream of it, but I streamed from my phone, and I just pointed the phone at the TV, because that was the only way I could stream it. But again, now I have this all working out, at least well enough. There might be some lag, some unfortunate lag that I don't know how to fix it right now. But I might just switch games. But it seems to be working, you know? So, I don't know. So I'm looking at the CPU, and it's going... When it goes closer to, like... almost like 95%, almost 100, it starts to lag a bit. Which for my main computer, when I streamed, it was whenever it reached to 100 and it maxed out, that's when it started to lag. So, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way just to drop out some of the resources on Windows 10 itself. Just to go, hey, don't be using everything. And, oh, look who we got here. We got JD 15 Halo. I'm going to stream next time. Bye. And you might notice something, is that I have a stream from my computer, a new one. I got a new computer, and as you see there, thanks to Skullboy914. He lives in town. He's a good friend of mine, and I was helping out to see if I can fix his Xbox One, which unfortunately I couldn't. He has to get it sent back. But I saw he had a computer there. She wasn't using it at all, and it's been sitting there. And she's like, "Hey, why don't you use it?" I'm like, "Okay." And then he said, "Well, we can sell it to you." And I'm like, "Okay." So he said, "Well, take it, test it out first, and see if you want to use it, whatever." So, and of course, here I am testing out, and it's I mean, it's working pretty good. Again, there's some little things that happen here and there, little glitches with my capture box. You know, see, I don't know if it's a capture box or if it's a program or if it's the computer being on for a certain amount of time, or I don't know. I'm trying to figure it all out. I got it New Year's Eve. I just got it New Year's Eve. I just got it this week. So on New Year's Eve, that's when my friend called me up and he's like, "Hey, I need help with see if my Xbox working, whatever." And then I saw the computer and it's like, "All right, so this is all quick. This is all happening quick." And for, you know, the past few days, I've been trying to get this computer working because I'm like, this is what I wanted. You know? Because because right now, it's like what? It's almost maxed to, and here's the thing, I'm streaming this at 720p, right? Technically, what I could do to really fix the lag on this is to bring down the quality, the resolution. So it just means you won't be watching my streams in HD, but then it's like, well, then it's almost like a downgrade in some way if I'm doing that. If I'm streaming, you know, like my Xbox One games or whatever in HD, but then like I'm playing them in HD, but I'm streaming them not HD. It's just like, well, I don't know if that's good or bad or what. So obviously there's certain things I have to figure out. There is another way, actually, for me to stream this. You know, I could try to fix it now, really, if I want to think about it. But basically, what I have to do is open up This is what I have to do. It's a little bit complicated. Open up OBS, right? Open broadcast source, or open broadcast software, I think is what it's called. But it's an open source thing where it's free, whatever. Yeah, but here, like, XSplit is free as well that I'm using right now, but it's just you need to pay for like the getting extra stuff, whatever. But anyway, so I'd have to open up OBS and then have it run the program for the capture box, and then screen select that thing, and then put it onto XSplit. And from what I can tell, there's no lag that happens when it's like that, but it's like extra work for, like, you know, whatever. But anyways, it's just weird. But so I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna stream Crash Bandicoot 2. I think that's what I'm gonna switch this to. Yes, quit game. Yes. So I'll do that. I'm gonna switch to Crash Bandicoot 2. Because, you know, I know that game a little bit better, and I can play that game a little better than Cool Borders 3. I just want to do that because, you know, it's snow. It has snow in it, snowboarding, winter, all that stuff. But, even when I was a kid, I haven't really gotten to play it that well, and really figured out how to do all the tricks and whatnot. But Crash Bandicoot, I've done a little better with that. So, I'm just gonna switch the discs now. Alright, let's put Cool Borders 3 back in here. Yep. Oh yeah, I need to change this. Where is it? Ah. Oh, let's take out this. Whoops, that's actually not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Crashy crash. Whoops. Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back. I'll just put Crash Bandicoot 2. That's shorter. That's shorter.
Crash Bandicoot 2.
Yeah.
Strikes Back. Press start to begin.
Oh yeah, I have to change the broadcast title. Crash Bandicoot 2. Right. I'm just looking at stuff. Coot 2. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2. Yeah, update! Please don't say error. Yes, good, it updated. Alright. Oh. Should say Crash Bandicoot 2. Change this. Oh, whoops. Whoops! I made a boo-boo. I made a big boo-boo with this one. See, I have two keyboards right now. I have two keyboards, and I kind of sometimes forget which one I'm using for what computer. So that's gonna be funny to actually watch back. I was like, cause I'm like, da 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 da, and I'm like, oh wait, whoops, I made some boo boo. All right, let's make it like that. That should work. All right, let's go back here. What am I changing? It's here. Bandicoot 2. Here we go. That should be good. So this should say now, Crash Bandicoot 2. So I'm just checking things right now, double checking things. I know it's getting slow here. So this is where on YouTube I might actually split this. I've seen that some streamers do that when they put it on YouTube. They actually split it up if they switch games, but I don't know if they'll do that. We'll see. Because this is kind of a different game, you know. Just saying. Okay, so soon this is going to switch. I'll go load game. I'm not gonna start from the scratch. I'm gonna start from the. Okay, good. It does say that. All right, we got this. It's working. Okay, so I can put this away. I don't wanna mess up anything else. So yeah, all right. I'm just double checking everything here. Huh, Nate! Oh my goodness. Let me turn that down. So I'm gonna hear how it sounds. Wow, that's super low for some reason. I'm listening to that now. That sounds super low. For some reason. It shouldn't be that low though. So something's up, something's off right now. For it to be that low. So let me let me do this again. I've had a lot of problems today. I usually don't have this many problems. Come on, music. Yeah, but for some reason this is like really off. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. I can barely hear it, or see, like I can barely see anything of it. Okay, let me bring this down. If I just crank this, right? Like it's not showing up at all. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. Why is it like this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know! Full screen, whatever, yeah. Oh wow, that's actually for centering? That's crazy. Anyways. You know, like everything, stereo. I don't know, everything's 100%. I don't know what to do. I don't know why it's not working. You barely hear the music. Maybe not at all. Maybe you just heard it from my mic. I don't know. It's weird. So there is something wrong here. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Let's just switch this to something else. Yeah, I get it. And then go back. Come on. Yeah, there. And then go back to here. Well, let's just hope it works. If not, I'll have to unplug it and plug it. Like, this is great. Isn't this great? How, like, nothing's working. Best stream ever! But hey, we're learning. We're all learning together. Okay, let's go to here, go to video output. and then have it reset. See, that's the thing, because I'm hearing the music, you're not. And it's sad. So I might actually have to unplug this thing and plug it back in. And hopefully this will work. Or again, I have to go through OBS and, you know, whatever. Because it shouldn't be taking this long to detect it. It should be like an instant thing. It's like, oh, there it is. There we go. But no... Oh, there's sound. Okay, I see it now. Good, good. Because if I crank this... That's better. Oh my goodness. I had to just unplug the whole thing, so... I just might have to do that. Use OBS. I'll do that next stream. With that one, I'll have to hook up another monitor to it so I can be full screen and look better. Whatever. Alright. I think there's an icy one. Here it is. Duh. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Let's bring this a little closer because I goofed it up. Alright, that should be fine. But oh no, he's freezing! Oh, that's... Ooga! Oh, come on. Be nice. Think that I... No, I didn't. Alright, come on. Woo! Oh boy. Oh no! Get the apple! The apple is important. Get all the apples. Alright. I'm gonna go. Dang it. Oh! Dang it. Oh, I see. I should have used the thing to bounce up and get to this, but... Oh well. Or the other thing. Another thing too. Come on. Dang it. Oh well. Let's get this other mystery one. Sorry, Seal. Ooh. Nice. Oh boy. Got some nitro here. This isn't good. Like, this is definitely not a speed run, just letting you know. I did it! Wow! What a speed. Oh wait, no, that's right. There's more. I thought I'm like, oh, that was it. Like, well, of course not. Oops. Oh, the penguin. And the seals! Woo! Look, there's Crash. Spinny Crash. Bandicoot. Oh! Whoops, I meant to... Dang it. I completely goofed up on that one. Oh no! My Ooga Bar! It's gone. Yeah. Oh, there's a... dang it. Alright. I'm gonna listen to everything here. So, I don't know. Is my mic too much? I think it might be. This is a smidge. So it might just, you know. So it might have been bad this whole time. I was listening, I was listening to it. The other couple broadcasts I did with my microphone, with the stream computer, and just to see how it sounded like, and it didn't sound too bad. I actually brought it down, and I brought down the music and the gameplay sound a lot. And I was like, oh, well, it actually wasn't too bad in the stream. Like, it didn't overpower my... It actually sounded fairly well. And then I turned it down with the Battleborn. So, but hey, you know what? I'm figuring it all out. Oh, there's gotta be a way to, like... I don't know, move this or something? Probably not. I don't know, there's gotta be a way to get to that. Somehow. I haven't figured it out yet. Whoop! Oh! BBL. What? Did you say BBL or do you mean BRB? Either way, okay! Oh boy. Oh! Interesting. Oh, this has gotta be... How do you... Oh my goodness. I guess that's not the point, is, you know, to climb up it. Oh no, that's a new life. It's like a ching. Ooh. Oh, here's a Ooga Booga. I think I meant BRB. It's time to BBL. I'm like, what? What does that mean? Or BB capital I. Check. Oh! What? Whoa! I think that does that blow up all the nitro stuff that's there? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with this craziness. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wow, look at all these apples. Look at them. Look at them apples. Oh, I accidentally goofed up on that one. Could have got more apples. Like this. Oh well. Why you should be able to get up here. Oh, is that like a secret thing over here? I don't even know. It looked like it could be, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know all the secrets of this game. A lot of people do. Oh, I knew it. As soon as I did the jump, I'm like, dang it. Because that was, that's okay. Oh wow, he looks weird. Because I can redo my, boo-boo. Oops, I meant to take that. Okay. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, look at that! I actually got a health. reason to get up here? I don't know. Maybe. Again, I don't know all of the stuff. No, dang it! I can't. It's like, seriously? I feel like I had that random extra life. My goodness. It's just all awful. Come on. I think it's okay. Now, as long as I can freaking... Ooh. Did that at least. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, there's... Oh, because I get it, because I didn't go backwards. Oh, and that one part, right? When I spawned, I think? That's what happens? There's a place backwards I can go to? Watch this, I fail this and I die. Oh, close. See, like back here, right? Yeah, see, that's what that is. Okay, so I have to go back here, get these guys, do this, and just not fail. All the stuff that I failed countless times before. Come on. Be nice. I thought it'd be here. What? Let's have to get something up there and then go back. Oh, so many things. They just like fall through the... Look! They fall through the... They're not even... They're falling... They're not even... They're not even falling through the hole. They're falling just... Oh, is that a sign? 'Cause look, this is a solid... Now watch. You're like... Oh no, now there's a sign on the side. Because if I was back there, they basically... That's so weird. Like look, they're falling... like, they fly... They hover below... like, they hover, whatever. Go across the hole, and then they just... They fall through the solid part. Like, that's the best. Crash Bandicoot 2. Oh man, I haven't played this in a while. But I'm just happy I'm able to stream this now. I'm able to stream it. Yay! And relatively non-laggy quality. Again, if it turns out it is pretty laggy still, then I'll have to use OBS and screen select it, and then put it on, you know, using XSplit, and then using XSplit to stream it, but having the video of that bit, it's the whole thing. Anyways. See, that was more fun because I know how to play this game a little better than Cool Borders 3. I think that's the only snow level. I could be wrong. As far as I know, that's the only snow level. The woods. It has to be alright if I don't play snow level. Yeah, I'm saving it. So I think I have 5 apparently. According to this, I have 5 of those things. Is that? I think that's what I need though. I have no diamonds, but I have 5 of those. Like I think I have 1 from each thing. I think that's what it's saying. So then I should be able to do like the main. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just like his See, I can't remember. I can't remember. I think I have to get all the diamonds or something like that to beat the thing. I don't know. Anyways, let's do this one. 'Cause why not? Oh, do we have? Oh, look at that! I just randomly picked. I randomly picked another snow one. Isn't that great? Because as soon as I heard like almost sleigh bells, I'm like, wait a second. This isn't a snow. I just randomly picked. I'm like, let's just go this one, and it turns out to be a snow level. Like I just love the sleigh bells. Like this has been perfect for Christmas. As a Christmas. Leading up to Christmas stream. Oh, that's right. Those are bad. Oh, I got extra health. Forgot about this. Again, I haven't played this. Oh crap! Wow. Dang it. Oh boy. Oh hey. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh right. I'm trying to get as many apples as possible. As long as I get a ton of lives. Whoop. Oh good. Because I'm like, if I didn't hit them, that would have been really bad. Crap! Oh. Oh, yeah. I totally forgot it. That's where I was like so concentrated on like not falling down those. Alright. For good, whatever. The whole. Oh dang it! There's always. Oh. Oh crap. Okay. Whoa. Okay. What? Crap. I'm like really kind of trying to concentrate and not fall down or hit something or whatever. Dang it. Crap. Yes. Woo! Oh good, because it falls down there. We got a bonus. Okay. Whew. I like bonuses. Gives me a break. Oh boy. Nope. Dang it. So close. It's okay, I can do this. Dang it. I was like, I'm sure I'm supposed to go on there. It's like, yeah. Dang it. See, I can go over, but I wanted to actually get on top of that. I guess through here I can get on top of that, but... Yeah, I would have to time it. That I would hit it. Dang it! It's just trying to time it, right? Oh my goodness, that's like genius to have the sleigh bells in there, like, and it like matches like that Crash Bandicoot sound. Oh my goodness! I thought I had it. Man. I'm just gonna check the battery here. It's getting low. That's why I made sure I had the controller ready to... the cable ready to get charged. Charge it! Okay, so I'm trying to get all the apples. But I... like, if I get up there, I don't know if it's like... Nope. No! I guess I can't do it. I just want to go on top of the other one. Because there's gotta be a reason why that one's bouncing up like super high like that. I mean, other than just an obstacle for that. And you think. Nope. Dang it. See, it's when I think I have it. So I have to like almost do it at the same time. Because when I go for it, I always hit it, yeah. It's like, you have to time it like so random, like specific. It needs to be very specific. Oh! But that's all, honestly, that's it? Dang it! Well, whatever, I made it on top. My work here is done. Oh yeah, and I hope I'm in sync. I never really thought to look at that for my voice. I think I am. That's more insane than it was before, because I had it, because basically the gameplay itself is out of sync with the capture device, the box, and the program, and all that stuff. It's on a delay, just like almost like a second delay. So I have to delay my camera and my webcam and my voice to match that delay. So I was double checking, but I did it, you know. I did the thing. There we go. I'm good. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is like, you would have to know for this stuff. You would have to know, like how many bounces you have until you basically fall down, until the box breaks for you to do every single one. So you go like bow, so you go, it's like 1, 2, 3, whatever, and then it's like it's about to break to the last one. You have to go and then go to the next one, whatever. So it's like crash, and then you go to whatever the next one. But it's look at that. Look at that. Look at all that stuff. Okay, back to the snow globes. Ooh. Woo! I mean, I think it's looking fun right now. A little bit laggy, but you know, we'll find out on the past broadcast. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that was close. Wow. Crap. Oh no! Wow, that was close. Dang it! Another life. I can't get to that. Oh, I did it! Woohoo! Wow. Can't believe I actually did it. Look at that. Oh, yeah, there's some more ahead. Whoa. Oh man, that's so cool. I'm so glad I'm able to play this again, like and stream it. Because I mean, I could, you know, play it, of course, but because I'm doing so many other stuff, my main thing's still working on my Halo movie, you know, whatever. but then also doing stuff for the, you know, volunteer work at the church that I do, like editing videos and running sound and, you know, all that stuff, running video, working on the camera, all that stuff. And also volunteering at my local cable TV station, Your TV. It's because I do camera work there, I also do audio there as well. So, you know, I get pretty busy, so when I stream, it's like that's almost really the only time I can play games. I mean, there are times where I can just play games on my own, but for the most part, it's like streaming, especially if I want this to be my job, you know? That's the idea. So, you know, it just makes more sense of, like, if I just want to play a game, I just stream it, you know? It just makes more sense, so he keeps looking back at like that. It's like, come on. Whoa! So I actually didn't notice there was some snow. I guess that's snow right there. So I don't know if that has snow in it. That little part there is snow. That's probably not. That is. That's not. I don't know. Let's see if this has snow. If it doesn't, then whatever. This has snow as well. But oh, probably not. Just by listening to the music, I'm pretty sure it has no snow. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. That's alright. 2 hours. I'm sure it was for 2 hours, and I was able to play 2 different games. See, the only way to play more than one game would be through the like different remastered games, like collections. You know, like they have Uncharted series. They have the Nathan Drake collection, I believe it's called, where it's basically Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have it for the PS4, and I'm just gonna guess it's similar to what having it all in one user interface. Basically, you just go and switch between each game. There's like a menu. You can go, oh, here, 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 and here. You know, that's what I'm guessing. Something like that. Because of course they have the Master Chief Collection, which is you know, Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, and also ODST if you went and bought it or if you got it for free, because they goofed up a lot, big time, on the Master Chief Collection. And it's like from launch to like a certain date in January of that year, you could get if you played the game and it registered on your gamer tag that you played the game on that around that time, then you got a free copy of ODST remastered, whatever, with some changes, but basically it was in, you know, whatever, higher definition and in 60 frames per second. That was the big thing, 60 frames per second. Everything has to be 60 frames per second, but which doesn't matter to me. I can play something that's 30 frames per second or 60. Doesn't matter. Ooh. Anyways, but yeah, so I don't know if like with Master Chief Collection, like I was trying to get to, the Master Chief Collection is all in one. I can switch between Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 and ODST. All like it's all the same, basically the same menu, whatever. So I could stream that. I could stream a continuous stream of me on the Twitch app, changing from one game to another because it's all on the same disc, you know, in the same menu, same user interface. It's all together, all connected, and that'd be the only way I could play multiple games in one stream with the Twitch app. Otherwise, I'd have to stop the stream, quit the game, load in the other game, start to stream again. Whereas this, I can just keep going if I really wanted to, and switch games. Like I had done with Cool Borders 3 and then switch to this one. And then I could switch consoles. Like I could switch to the 360, or I could switch to the Xbox One if I wanted to. And that's, like, again, that's cool. I like that. Or I could switch to my computer. Because all I have to do is plug it in, my HDMI cable, have it as like a separate monitor, and then hook it up and just play another game. and still keep the stream going. So, but that's where I'm wondering if I should switch. I mean, split the YouTube videos. Just go, oh, okay, I'm playing this game, and then go into the YouTube editor and just cut it and be like, okay, here's another video or whatever. Like split up each time I switch. Like I might do one where it's like, okay, here's the full stream, and then here's it cut up. I don't know. Again, I'm just starting this out, and then just testing out this computer. It's working well, and you know, well enough for me to do something with it. Oh yeah, that's right. I can't do that. I have to jump on them. I think. Wow. Anyways, yeah. I'm remembering all this now. But Ooga Booga. Oh yeah, that's again. It's like things I'm like, can I not just do what I normally do? Nope. Just check Testa. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah. You just have to avoid them. That's the thing, right? If I have two computers, I have to get used to each computer. Getting used to having two computers. I have one mouse, which is this one, wireless blue mouse. That's for my streaming computer. And then the other one's a black wired mouse. That's for my other computer. Then I have the keyboard up here on top, and that's for the main computer that I use. And then there's the other keyboard on top of the streaming computer. That's for that computer. And it's just like, like you saw earlier, I was confused on which keyboard I was using, and I, you know, made some boo-boos! Oh boy. But yeah, it's just getting used to all of it and figuring out what to do, how to handle different things, and what I should change or not change. Booga booga, and you know. I'm just happy I can do this. I can switch, again, switching consoles, switching games while the stream's still running. But with all this, you know, let me just see if I can get anything else hidden. Nope. Okay. But yeah, like, of course, this makes me want to stream more, right? But I do have to work on my Halo movie. Do want to get that done. I have other things I also have to work on too. So it's just, you know, I'm super excited about this. It's a little bit more work because I have to again make sure that everything's working well enough before I even start streaming. Oh boy, let's try to jump on them. I guess I can do this to these guys. Yeah, they don't have spikes appearing on their sides, so I can do this. Okay. Oh, and then I fall down, of course, before I get to the checkpoint. Isn't that just amazing? I have to redo this part all over again. Ooga booga, yeah. Well, you know. I'm a little distracted and excited about everything. Figuring, just thinking about, oh yeah, I gotta do this, and it's almost 11:30. But, oh, dang it. Alright, let's go to this one. No, come on! I was spinning a little too late. Or a little too early, I guess. Whatever. I didn't spin at the correct time. Booga booga. I mean, at some point, I would like to get a PS4, you know. That would be nice. But, you know, I can play the PlayStation 3 online for free, so, you know, there's that. Like, which again, I think is silly that the PlayStation 4 has gotten to the point where it's like, oh, now we need subscription. You have to pay for a subscription in order for you to even play online. I'm like, really? Because when you had the PlayStation 3, when you had that working, you know, you had it free online. Probably a big reason why a lot of people went to PS3. You know, but I got both, so it's like if I run out of money and I can't play on Xbox Live Gold and play multiplayer, it's like, well, I got my PlayStation 3. You know? That might happen sometimes where if I need to, you know, make sure that the fiber optic internet bill is paid, or if there's no more net neutrality, and, you know, the internet companies just go, well, you have to pay extra money for certain things to do on the internet. It's like, oh, great. You know, so that means I probably won't have Xbox Live Gold, which means I have to, you know, go to PS3 and play online for free. Oh no! Oh no! I made a boo-boo! Oh right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, let's get a bonus! I gotta do the help. Unbreakable. But I think everything's fine for sound. Sound, at least the game volume's good. Ooh. Oh boy. I touched it! Oh no! Now let's try to get this. I can't get the pros can get those ones. Yep, that's good. I gotta hope. Yikes. Ooh. As long as my microphone doesn't get really, like, whatever. Okay, what? Can I... Oh yeah, I can't... Oh, right! Wow. I totally forgot I could do that. I'm like, I must be able to, you know... do something. Again, if you're a pro, you would know what to... Okay. There we go. I'm like, I knew I could do it. Oh yeah, then it's like, oh, dang nibbit. But now I can't get the other. See, if I knew what I was doing, I'd be like, oh, you take out a couple of them, get through the other ones, and whatever, and blah. Well, what do I know? Is that? Oh, it does! Look at that! Booga booga! No, actually, no, that's like a ching! Yeah. There we go, I got something. Oh, we got Star Wars 7642 over the stream. Thanks for stopping by. And watching me stream with my new streaming computer I got from a very good friend of mine, who you can see there is Skullboy914, who's a friend of mine in real life, who happens to stream. You can check out his streams. Of course, he as he says, he swears like a sailor. So that'll happen in his streams. Just a word of warning, but he's a good guy. He's pretty good. Yeah, it just happened to this computer that he had set up. Yeah, he like hasn't been using it because he has his PlayStation 4, and well, he had gotten an Xbox One recently, but then it stopped working, so he kind of needs to get it sent in. But he's like, he's got that, and his wife has a laptop that she uses, and of course he probably would use it as well. I think he might have another laptop for himself. So it's like they have enough computers that they don't need, like this one. They had it upgraded to Windows 10. but you know, they just never really used it. Like, it was 3 months ago they put in Windows 10, and that was it. And I'm just like, it was just sitting there. And so when I was trying to help fix his Xbox One, which I couldn't because it was just, you know, unfixable, I saw a computer there, and they're like, yeah, we don't use it at all. I'm just like, can I use it? And like, okay, I guess you could borrow it, but I mean, well, we could probably sell it. And I'm like, okay. So I tried it. I'm trying it out now, and I mean, I got it New Year's Eve. That's when I got it. So that means, and of course I had plans, right? A friend of mine asked me if you want to hang out or whatever for New Year's Eve. So it's like, okay. So as soon as, and that was before all that. So when I got it on New Year's Eve, I got the computer. I'm like, well, right after I couldn't do anything with it because I had to go and hang out with my friend for New Year's Eve. So the New Year's Day, I went and checked it out. I turned it on, plugged it in. It started to spark like crazy. Like, it was like I would touch the metal of this computer and it would spark. Like, it was ridiculous. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, why is this sparking? Like, it was pretty bad. And so I kind of looked around it and I'm like, okay, why is it? I'm like, okay, there's gonna be dust somewhere. And I saw, like, in the power supply, I'm like, oh, there's some brown dust in there. I'm like, oh, that might be causing some of it. Of course, I opened up the power supply, filled with dust. The whole thing was dust. Like, that's all it was in there. It was just, like, you know, like I would call it Dust City. Like, it was bad. Like, what is this? And, yeah, it was pretty bad. So, but yeah, it was really bad. So I had to get a compressed air can that you use to clean computers, and basically I cleaned out the whole thing. Like the whole bottle was done after cleaning the power supply. So I got most of the dust off and gone. There's like a little bit of dust left in there, but it's definitely more like regular amount of dust you would have, not like this mountain. Just like, it was like a handful of dust. Just, it was bad. So I cleaned it, plugged it in, fine, no sparking, everything's good. So I'm like, all right. So yeah, and because I'd gotten a capture box a while ago, an HD capture box, it came with a program, with its own recording program. Because, and one of the big reasons why I got the capture box is because it said I could capture stuff from the box, whatever is being put into the box, such as a PlayStation 3 playing a Crash Bandicoot. I could capture it to the computer through USB. I was like, okay, I tried to do it, but I never had another, computer that had Windows 10 to make sure that it worked well, and because my laptop's like crap, it's just can't handle a lot, and I don't have Windows 10 on my main computer, so it's like I don't know if it was gonna work at all. And so I'm like, okay, I tried to figure this out, and of course, you know, as you can see, it works pretty well. I had to get an updated version of the program so that it would work with XSplit, so you could see it. But as you can see, it's working fine through USB. It's you know, the sound comes automatically. I actually didn't have to select it, but yeah. So now you can play the games on PC. Yes, exactly. This is it. This is the main reason why I've been, you know, I mean, I don't know, I probably mentioned it in some of the streams that you might have been watching me in when I was playing. Anyways, I've been wanting to get a separate computer for streaming, specifically because, like, stuff like this where I don't, because with the main computer I had and before Twitch changed their way of the website and updating it, because before I was able to stream from my old computer, which it was okay, but it's just, it's, you know, it's not Windows 10, right? It's not the latest, you know, operating system, so it couldn't benefit from the latest updates of XSplit program. So I was still able to stream, but then I guess Twitch really like updated their website so that the normal way I would be able to stream, it would let me. So I couldn't stream from my computer. But But even when I had to, like, there's other things open and things were running, especially if I was streaming computer games. Oh, that happens sometimes. I haven't figured out why it does that. Sometimes it'll flicker like that. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I have to figure that. That's the box. Because you can see it says HDMI, whatever, 1080p, whatever. You see some words there, that's from the box itself. Anyways. Yeah, so... Because if I try to play a game and stream on that same computer, my computer couldn't handle that. The CPU was through the roof, because both the game and the streaming program, when you stream, it needs CPU. Like, that's the biggest thing the streaming would take. It takes up CPU a lot. So that's kind of the thing. So whenever I would stream like a computer game, I have to bring the resolution down like so much, and I couldn't stream in HD. That was the other thing too. I would have to stream in like the lowest like quality setting, and just wouldn't look good. So having it that I have two computers, one dedicated for streaming, the other one dedicated for the computer games, I can now, as you said, I can now stream my computer games, because I can run like max resolution on this one computer, my main computer, where I play the games, and then with the stream I can still have it. I can have the stream actually look good, or a lot better than what I had before. So it's just it's so much better. Anyway, can you mod your games? I'm not really a modder. I'm not, you know, especially games that aren't supposed to be modded. You know, I'm just not into that. And like, I don't know, it's kind of a weird thing. It's like, for some games, I'm like, maybe it's okay to mod, but I don't know, because usually you know, game developers don't want you to mod their stuff, right? That's the idea. Like modded Xboxes or whatever. So, so I don't do that. But there are games like Max Payne 2, or Fallout 4 or whatever, where they basically, hey, go ahead, you can mod it. Here's the program. Go and mod. Like that's what Max Payne 2 did. And if there's still mods for Max Payne 2, and that's where I'm kind of like interested in playing some of the games where, you know, they're basically like, here, the developer's like, here, mod our game, go ahead. You know, so Max Payne 2, I definitely like, because I have that for computer, I would like to stream that one game, and also stream the mods for that. You know, some of them are pretty interesting. But you know, so I'm not, you know, but there's actually mod for the Halo PC. It's called like SPV3, so single player version 3, basically. But so I might, you know, play that because it's actually a really good mod. But generally I don't play mods. It's not, you know, I like play mods, yeah. Let's see, can you mod your game? So that's, I'm telling you, man. But yeah, no, that's like, again, like probably the Halo 1 I'd probably play and stream or whatever. Definitely Max Payne 2, because again, like people are just making them, because they're like, here you go, here's the tools. You know, make mods. So, you know. So I you know, I could probably get some of those mods. But again, like, but in some of the mods for other games, it's like really complicated to like have them work, and it's like, plus, you know, I don't know. I'm not too much into mods, but again, like Max Payne 2, because the developer gave them the tools to actually do it, or like in Fallout 4, right? Fallout 4, there you go. I mean, they're starting to like do weird stuff with the mods now, like have them monetize some of them and whatever the creation, whatever it was, that whole thing. But for the most part, there's a lot of free mods for Fallout 4. But I don't have it for PC, so that's kind of the thing. But I have Max Payne 2, and that one, you know, you're allowed to make mods and whatever. So I'd probably stream some of that, perhaps. But I don't know. Just not, again, not too big into mods. But I do have a bunch of. I have Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. I'd like to actually stream that one, play that one. Like, you know, a bunch of other games that I have for computer that are just older games or, you know, whatever. And I would like to play them, but again, like I was saying earlier, because I have so much stuff going on, then it's hard for me just to like even play a game just because I want to. I mean, there are moments like that in some of the days during the week, but most of the time it's like I'm busy doing stuff. Like I volunteer different places. You know, I run sound at my church. I'm a sound technician. You know, I run camera, and I'm also editing videos. The sermons that go on there in the services. I edit those videos so to get those done. So if I, you know, kind of miss a couple or aren't able to edit a couple of those videos, and a month goes by, and it's like, oh, I should really get those done. Which is basically what happened during the holidays, during Christmas holidays, all that stuff. Kind of didn't get all of December done. So that's what I'm working on. So that was taking up my time. But of course, working on my Halo movie, just like all this stuff's going on. And then of course streaming. So a lot of times when I stream, it's like, well, I want to play a game, so I'll just stream it. You know, like why not? So there's a lot of those computer games that I have, and I like to play them, but it's like, well, especially before, I couldn't stream any of my computer games because, you know, I had no way to do it. But with this, because what I can do is have my computer be having as a second monitor hooked up to the capture box, which is then through USB hooked up to the streaming computer, and I can stream in very good quality my computer games. So that's where I'm like, all right, I'm a little more excited now, because then I can actually play those games and stream them, whatever. But the other thing now is I found out is that with Windows 10, this is something new I guess they did, is that you can install Windows 10 without activating it, and it's okay. Like, you don't need a product key or anything. You don't need to buy it. You can, I think you can just go to the Microsoft website and like download the program, like download the operating system, install it on your computer, and then that's it. The only thing is, like, you'll see this watermark appear that, like, in the top, the bottom right-hand corner, it says "Activate Windows." Go to Settings to activate Windows, and that will always be there. No matter what you do, if you're watching a video or a movie, that will show up. If you're looking at something on the internet, that will always be there. That watermark, you'll always show up. Also, you can't change your background of your desktop. You can't like do different extra stuff, change the colors of, you know, whatever your taskbar or the start menu and all this other stuff you can do. You can't do that. You would have to actually buy Windows 10. But if you don't, you're limited in some ways, but you basically can still use Windows 10. Because that's what happened. My friend, like, he installed Windows 10 on this computer, but he never activated it. And I asked him about it. It's like, oh yeah, you don't have to activate it. I'm like, what? So I looked it up, and it's true. Just other features, other features you would want, maybe, for Windows 10 you just don't have. You would have to buy it. But yeah, you don't need to actually buy Windows 10. But that means, though, I can now upgrade my gaming computer, my main computer, to Windows 10, which means all these other games that require Windows 10, I can now play them. You know, so if I go on Steam and I see a couple of them for like $5 or whatever, I can actually, you know, buy it and download, or free games like StarCraft 2, which I actually want to play in stream. I can't because my operating system is too old, is older, and not new enough to you know, to play StarCraft 2. So at some point soon, I will have to do that. Obviously, because I have so much stuff on my computer. I have to, you know, transfer it to an external hard drive or something. Or what I just found out as well, while you know, opening up this computer and looking at it, there's a terabyte hard drive in the streaming computer, and I did not expect that. I thought he would have gotten like a 500 gigabyte hard drive for his stuff. I'm just like, because if he's not really using it for, you know, whatever, just using it to go on the internet and stuff, he wouldn't need a terabyte hard drive. But they put a terabyte hard drive in this, and they're like, yeah, here, you can buy it from us. So that means I can transfer a bunch of it from my external hard drive to there, and then put more in my external hard drive, whatever. I can, basically I have to take all the stuff from my main computer now, my gaming computer, which I guess I'll be calling it, take all that in, take all the whatever stuff that I need, and then put in Windows 10, and then put all that stuff back on, and then you know, I can play all these other games now. So it's happened because it happened like in the past 3-4 days since this has been going on. So I've been trying to process and think, okay, what can I do? I can do this now, I can do this now, do this now. Okay, so I have to figure out, okay, can I stream this? Can I stream this? Can I do this? What problems do I have to fix? You know, with it, whatever. So I know I've been yapping so long right now, but it's just, I am excited. A lot more stuff I can do. I can stream my computer games, which I'm very happy about. So basically, whenever you look through the description of my Twitch channel, I have to put specs for my streaming computer now, as well as, and plus the new spec of, oh, I now have Windows 10 for my gaming computer, or my main computer. So it's just me figuring everything out, how to manage it, how to get used to using the streaming computer, making sure that, and it's actually, I don't know if it's a solid state hard drive that's in there, but it loads up real quick. Like, I mean, basically there's nothing else on there except for now the streaming program and like a couple other things that I installed, but there's like nothing on there, so that helps with it too. That helps with it, the CPU being the way it is, where it's not being used up so much. So if I'm streaming right now, and it's actually at what, like, it's living off to like 70% of the CPU being used. You know, again, if I was streaming, if I was playing a game on that, then it'd be maxed and be laggy, because this is running at 720p for streaming to make it like basic HD and you know, a lot better quality. So you know, it's just was it moving? Oh, what? What? Okay, something. Here's what happened. It froze. I was trying to move my guy, trying to move Crash. Nothing happened, and then I guess I hit up, and then this happened. It was just so random. Anyways, I guess I'll play a little more. I wasn't sure if it was gonna end there. 2 hours and 30 minutes I'm streaming this. Oh crap! This must be the end of the thing, anyways. Oh boy. Oh, whoops! I forgot that's the instant. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. This was so random. I'm like, wait a second. So I'm like, I have all the crystals. Am I not supposed to... whatever? Is there something else supposed to happen? But I guess I just had to, you know, push up on the D-pad, and then everything was fine. But it was just so random. I was like, why am I not moving? Because before, I went on there before, and, you know, I didn't have to move. Like, I mean, I can move around, whatever. And then, but this time it's stalled. I was like, wait, why can't I move? And I moved up, and I was like, wait, what? Things are happening. Anyways. I did it! Did I win? I win! I beat the game! I beat the game! Oh, that's funny. That's too funny. Oh! Maybe it didn't. I don't know. We'll find out what's happening. I've always wanted a PC. Oh, you don't have a PC! PC's good! Oh my goodness, is this another level? Oh, it's another... Okay.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered. 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly,
Okay, so
all
there's
13
more.
of them. And this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth
Sounds like I might
apart.
die.
Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise. Crash, I can't
What?
keep the data
That's
pack
crazy.
Crash, you need to...
Anyways. But yeah, PC's good. I mean... I know there's some people like, oh, PC's better than everything else. I'm like, it's not better than everything else. It's good. I like PC. Like that was the first type of games I played was on PC. I remember like a long time ago when I was a wee lad, and I was like what 10, something like that. My parents got a computer in their room, but we were able to, me and my brother were able to use it. I remember playing games like, because that was like Windows 95 or Windows 98. One of those, because I remember playing NHL 98, and like just other games. Oh, what was the game I really remember playing is Cyberspeed. That was a cool game. And that's actually like I don't know where I'm looking all over still. I thought we had it somewhere. Like in the basement or whatever, but just we still have so much stuff from when we moved, like what 7 years ago, 8 years ago, something like that. Like it was a while, probably more than like 10 years now. But we moved from a bigger house in a small village, not even, and based in the country. We moved to town. In a smaller house. We still have boxes just everywhere of stuff, and I've been really trying to find Cyberspeed, but I don't know if I'll find it. So I'm looking on eBay trying to get it. But it's like that's Cyberspeed. That's my childhood, That's like that's because again, PC is the first one, so I had that game. I actually had Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, StarCraft. Thanks to my friend Ben, who introduced me to that one. It was StarCraft. What was the other ones? I'm trying to remember the other ones I had on PC. That was my first gaming experience. Was PC, and then later, of course, it was PlayStation 1. Because one of my brother's friends, but it was basically a friend of the family. Was selling their PlayStation 1 to get a PlayStation 2. So then we got to PlayStation 1. And so I played some of those games. Of course, this one being one of them. And we still have some. There's a couple I've been trying to find. We have Blast Chamber. Oh, that's a good one. Test Drive Off-Road 2. Damir Freestyle BMX. The James Bond game. Cool Wars 3. Spider-Man 2. Under Electro. Spider-Man game. Knockout Kings 2008. 2001, I mean. And VR Soccer 96, But really, PC was my first experience for gaming. Then, of course, PS1, and then later the Xbox, the original Xbox, and then 360, and then, of course, I got PlayStation 3 later, and Xbox One. So I still have. I don't know what happened to PlayStation 1, but I still got my Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 here, and then when I got because there's some people like, as soon as I get another console, I'll just get rid of the old one. It's like, well, that's silly. Because I mean, with this, with this one, it's all right if I couldn't find my PlayStation 1 because I can play all the PlayStation 1 games on the PlayStation 3. Like all of them work. So That was great. But yeah, I mean, computer has a lot of good stuff for it. Like right now, streaming. Like, this is great. That I'm able to have all this stuff showing up on the screen, on the sides, and if someone were to cheer, perhaps, or I don't think I have subscribe working, but if you cheer, it'll actually show up on the screen, on the top, and stuff like that, and showing what I'm playing. You know, if I want to do shout out, you know, show my Twitter, all that stuff I can do because of the computer, because of the PC. And you know, it's great, you know. But again, it's like, it's money, right? You have to, especially because like this computer that I have, like the main one, the reason why I got it is because of, like, you know, some of my family members, you know, relatives, whatever, helping out and getting helped me get the computer and like the monitor, first monitor I had with it. It was because of what was it? It was like a gift card or whatever, a couple of gift cards, because for school in high school there's different competitions you can do and be a part of. One of them was photography, and I actually won for both color and black and white photography, which were $50 each. So I actually had $100 to Staples, and I got a monitor. I think I got a monitor, and I had some other money, and I got my first external hard drive. That type of stuff. So, you know, it's just a lot of money, but because I saved all the stuff that I bought, like my original PC and all my consoles, and I was able to, you know, do all this and be able to play all these different games and stream it and whatever. So, but yeah, it's you know, of course I can't do anything. Oh, I can go down. Okay, that's interesting. Or go up. All right, that's kind of cool. I guess I'd have to hit X or something to jump out. Yeah, that's it. That's why I could move around, because I do that. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna end the stream here because, you know, I've been streaming for, like, yeah, almost 3 hours, and I've made up to a level higher. So I haven't played any of this. I haven't played anything past this. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So we'll see. Next time I stream this, which I don't know, be next week maybe. I don't know, because now I can stream all these older games from either PlayStation 1 or, of course, 360 or on the computer. Because with the Xbox One, not all games are backwards compatible, so I can't just, you know, stream and play, you know, like, what games? I'm trying to think of, like Aliens, Colonial Marines, or you know, all the Daniel Craig James Bond games that they have. Like, they had Quantum of Solace, and they had Blood Diamond, I think it was called. Not Blood Diamond, but Bloodstone. 007 Bloodstone. Then there's what was it? I'm trying to think of it. What was it called? Before, was that one? That one. They did another one. It was 007 Legends. I know there was that, but I thought they did another one. That might have been it. Was whatever, Quantum of Solace. No, it was Quantum of Solace, Bloodstone. Then there was another one, and then there was 007 Legends. I can't remember. I can't remember them all. I'm trying to remember. There was, oh, that was it. They remade GoldenEye. That's what it was. GoldenEye Reloaded. But those games for the 360 are not backwards compatible with the Xbox One. Oh, and there goes my screen. Again, this happens. So I think I do have to. I'm gonna have to use OBS to have the program running, like this capture whatever program running, and then screen select that program and then go to have it going on XSplit. Because I don't think that happened when I had an OBS. Could be wrong. Because it's stream, like, again, this is I can't change the resolution of the capture box program through the USB, whatever, because it's projecting it to be 1080p, which is like pretty high. And if I could lower that quality, it would definitely fix a lot of these problems that were probably happening. So it's weird because I can't change it in XSplit, but I can change it in OBS. So if I have a preview screen in OBS of, which is Open Broadcasting System, I think it is, or something like that. I think that's what I call it. Anyways, it's a free capturing / streaming software. Anyways, if I have like a preview window where it's just the window itself, whatever, of this, and then I screen select that little window and I put it on XSplit, then it worked fine. Again, I'm running 2 programs, but it seemed to work when I tested it out the other time. But then I looked at some of my footage, like the stream in the past broadcast or whatever, and it looked okay. It seemed like it wasn't doing too bad, but then these things are happening, so. Hey, I forgot to ask, but do you have any news resolutions? Well, one of them is to stream more. Now that I have this, you know, or whatever, or just stream more stuff. The other news resolution I probably have is finish my Halo movie, or at least like get all the filming done, like all the capturing, all that stuff done. Because then I can work on the audio, work on editing it, putting it together, and then getting the voice acting, getting that done. So that's probably the biggest thing, is getting as much as my Halo movie done as possible. But now I know what I'm doing. Now that I have the right capture program, now that I know, capture device, and now that I know, like, I probably need a micro SD card to do that with, so that it, captures it better and a lot more, whatever. Yeah, so that's probably the biggest thing, would be the movie, getting that done, or as much of it done this year. But yeah, the other thing is just, trying to stream a bit more, and stream more games, because I can now. I actually can. So I don't know. It's that's probably the biggest ones, like, honestly. But really, it's getting the movie done. And yeah, that's probably it. That's like the big thing. Yeah, like I said, is trying to stream more. Well, I guess the other thing is hopefully making this my job. Because if this is my job, if this becomes my job, then it will just make things a lot easier, because then I don't have to go and find other jobs. I'm like, well, I got one. Especially if I make a good amount of money from this, it's like, okay, well then I can, the other part-time jobs that I have that's taking my time away, I can kind of not have to do those. And just kind of focus on doing this and the other stuff I want to do. So. But yeah, that'd probably be it, I guess there's probably going to be ones that I'll think of later on. But yeah, that's really it. Well, what are your New Year's resolutions? Star Wars? These all snow. That's what I'm on. Well, snow biz. Let's see this one. Woo! Oh, dang it, I forgot to pick those up. Oh well! I made a boo-boo! Oh, dang it! It's like I thought I had it, but nope! Just Chuck Testa. Oh, come on! I was spinning too early. 8. Oh, dang it, whatever, I'm failing so bad. Yeah, and these levels I haven't played yet. I don't know what I'm doing. Get a girlfriend. Oh, well, you know, I guess that'd be the other one too, right, for me. Get a girlfriend. But it's hard when I'm busy doing stuff. But maybe if I, you know, show that I can do things, it's like, oh, I want to talk to you now. You know, I always think that's like they're hovering above the hole and then falling through solid objects. I just think that's just, yeah. Yeah, it's too funny. Anyways. Whoop. Come on. Oh, just as that's Sonic, right? That's Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, that was close. Oh no! See, no. Booga booga! Dang it! Oof. Ah, I see. Booga booga, maybe? No? Oh. Whew. Oh! Wow, fail. Oh, I guess I'd have to do that, eh? Do the spin? Dang it! Jump! Jump up! Yeah! Dang it! Oh well. Failure. Go to checkpoint! Dang it! Just as I try to spin, too. Or jump for everything. There we go. Oh, that's so random! I didn't expect that. Oh, who? Dang it. That's good. Ooh, dang it. Oh, of course. There's always something. What? I thought I had another checkpoint. What? Whatever. Maybe I was wrong. I honestly thought I had another checkpoint. So I'm hitting all these boxes. I just thought one of them was a checkpoint. You know. Dang it. Well, that sucks. Whatever. There we go. Oh, bonus! Woo! I like bonus. Except for the fact that I can't get that box. No. Oh well. Oh, freaking. Dang nibbit. Whew. Like, how am I supposed to jump? I guess I just, yeah. Oh, can I? Oh, good. That's good. That's actually really good. But I can't. Yeah, I can. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I just wish it was going better. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I say, because, you know, with me being a little bit busy, it's been a little more tough. Oh, come on. I don't know, it's, yeah. How in the world? What? Like, what? How am I even supposed to get up there? Oh, maybe I can, I forgot I could do that. Oh, come on. That's like, I'm hitting it. Come on. Because I can't just do, like, yeah. Oh my goodness. Whew. Well, I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, this is crouching. Oh yeah, both that and that is crouching. But like that's not gonna help me. Oh what? Oh, so if you crouch and then jump, that actually gives you. Well, I didn't know that. Well, now I know. All right. All right. Well, now I know that's what I can do to get up. Because I'm like, how am I supposed to get up some of these spots like that? It's like, how am I supposed to get some of these spots? Okay, now I know. Oh my goodness. You'll learn something new every day. And like that, and how to fail as well. But all right. Well, now I know. Now I know what to do. Now I know what to do. I never knew that. Never knew if you just jump and then, I mean, crouch and then jump. It's. Oh, ooh, that was close. Whew. Oh, dang it, I wasn't even paying attention. Dang it. Oh well. But enough about me, how about anybody else? Resolution. Anybody else? There's nobody else here, but it's just you. Just you and me and Crash Bandicoot. Well, I guess you could be asking the viewers at home who are watching this on YouTube. Or perhaps later in the past broadcast on Twitch. What are your news resolution? Leave a comment below. It's like either in the past broadcast, leave a comment, or if you're watching YouTube, leave a comment in the description. What are your New Year's resolutions? And then. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Whew. Whoa, whoa. Dang it. I should have waited. I was like too worried about the thing exploding and whatever without getting that extra box of apples. Which why this is gonna be a 3-hour stream, but again on YouTube I'll probably cut this up. I'll do both. Again, like I said, I'll have a full stream then oh wow. Then the cut up part. Especially like this, you know, if I just cut it up and using the YouTube editor, which is easy to work with when you're just cutting a couple of things, but not like actual editing. It's terrible for that. I know, I tried to do. Oh crap! I tried to do it. BRB. Okay, well I'll be ending this too soon, but Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, and watching me fail at playing Crash Bandicoot 2. Yeah. Alright. Oh. There we go. I think I'll get this at some point. Woo! Didn't that time. Alright. Yep. That works. Oh. Dang it. Okay. What? How did... Oh, I thought it was far enough away. Dang nibbit. Shoe on a stick. This is gonna be... Oh, dang it. I accidentally did that. Oh, well. What can you do? Wow. Does my cat want to get pet again? Oh. The cat was pet already, and she's like, yeah, pet me again. Basically, she'll scratch at the door, she'll lie on the ground, and expect you to pet her side. Is basically what's happening. So, I'm just gonna open the door, to be honest. Alright. I'm not petting you. Because it's 12 a.m. right now, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm still streaming. Oh, when I fail again. Cat, why are you just distracting me? I'll try this one more time. And I missed the I missed the apple. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oof. I just wanted one extra. I did it before. Dang it. There we go. Alright, again. I can't do anything too crazy. Come on. Okay. Oh. My goodness. Of course, that was all I had to get to. It's like, man. Cheekers. Oof. Whew. There we go. Checkpoint. So if I do this, I don't think I can save that. So I'll try to finish this part and then I'll end everything. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Booga booga. Oh, dang it. I guess I go down that? Oh, it's ice. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a I thought that was a hole. Oh, of course. Oh, there's one. Oh, you're back. Okay. Okay, because I'm about to end this soon. Of course, my cat wants to be pet. Pet. She's scratching at the door. This is what she does. She scratches at the door, lies down on her side, and expects you to pet her side. So I'm just gonna pause this for a second, pet her a bit, and come back and finish this part. And then I'll end the stream because I'm getting kind of tired. It is 12:15 a.m. So yeah. Alright, come on, you're done. I pet you. Alright. Hopefully, she's fine with that. Wait. So this is gonna be on YouTube, right? So I could break the fourth wall. Technically, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you were asking about New Year's resolutions, I'm like, well, this will be on YouTube, so you can leave a comment and description about your New Year's resolutions. Or, if this is on Twitch and you're watching this at the past broadcast, you could technically, I believe, you can actually, type in stuff. Even with the other chat going, you can just type in stuff. As if you're in chat, whatever. I was like, okay. So you can either comment or message me, your whatever. New Year's resolutions on Twitch, or comment it on the later chat, on the post chat if you'd like. Do all YouTube videos break the fourth wall by addressing the audience? Well, I don't know. Have you ever watched a Markiplier video? I think that'd give you a good idea. Well, because here's the difference. I mean, even with stuff Markiplier does, like, that's not, he probably does do live streams. I think he's done it. He's starting to do that now, where his live stream is basically the YouTube video he's putting up. Just a live stream. I'm talking to whoever. Right now I'm talking to Twitch because I'm streaming live on Twitch, but I could technically, well, maybe not with this, but if I was playing this and playing on the Xbox One, I could stream to Mixer, and then I'd be talking to both Mixer and Twitch at the same time. Was that too meta? I feel it's a bit meta. That's normal YouTube. Or I guess that's normal YouTube live stream. What you're doing. If we're putting this on YouTube. I mean, that's what I see all the time. I basically make my streams as if it's a long YouTube video, because I start with, hey everyone, welcome back. But if you're watching this live, you're not going to see that. I would have to wait for people to show up and go, okay, now I'm going to say, hey everyone. So that's my first thing, because it's capturing, basically, Twitch is recording my broadcast, and then it will later be uploaded to Twitch itself, and then I can upload it then from there, export it to YouTube. So technically, I'm not only talking to someone in the live stream, I'm also talking to the rare people. There's actually been a couple of views that's been happening with my live streams. Don't know if they watched the whole thing or they just watched a little bit of it. But when I have my live stream, public, when it's done, when it's all exported and put to YouTube, and I make it public so everyone can see, there's at least 1 or 2 views on it. Sometimes there's 3, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess people are watching these. So some people do watch them. So I start to stream as, hey, welcome back everyone, and it's like I'm playing this game. Like, that's how I start my stream. But again, if you don't know exactly the right time when I'm here to stream, then you won't see that. But people on YouTube, they'll see it. So even though I've split this up, because a lot of times in the stream I repeat myself because new people show up, like you, show up during the stream, and I would have to repeat myself because JD15 Halo was here earlier, and then he says BBL, which I don't know what that means. So I'm like, okay. Oh, maybe he said be back later. That might be what it is. See? That's probably what it is. That's probably what it means. BBL. I thought he said BR, but I thought he meant BRB, and he said it wrong. But it's BBL, like be back later. But I don't know how later that would be. But yeah, he was here earlier, so I explained stuff to him. Then you showed up, so I re-explained the same stuff to you. But because I switched games, it almost works. Because if I split this, then so that's what I'm gonna start to do. If I switch games during the stream, and the stream's like whatever 5 hours, I will just cut up later on YouTube. I'll export it, and then I'll you know whatever. I'll make a copy of, because with YouTube you can edit it with YouTube Editor, which is good for just maybe cutting a clip, and that's it. Because if you want to actually edit, like legit edit a video together, you can't do it with the YouTube Editor. Like, no, it's terrible. But if you just want to take a clip and then have that clip separate from the whole thing, it's like, yeah, okay, because they'll make a copy of it. Like, oh, make this into a new video. This little clip from this long 1 hour, 2 hour, whatever video, you know, that you did. It's like, okay. But if you actually want to edit like a thing, it's like, no, you can't do that. With the YouTube video editor, it's just, no, you can't. It's too many problems to happen with it. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'll... Oh, that's funny, you can actually... You can go on the polar bear. That's kind of funny. Anyways, I think I'll end the stream here, but yeah. Anyway, so that's basically how I do it. I think I'm a little laggy there. I can't really tell sometimes. But yeah. Anyways, I'm figuring everything out, and so there might be still some different changes happening with the stream, like just me trying to figure things out. Because I have 2 monitors, but I only have 2 like cables to connect them. Like I don't have 3 or 4, because basically I have one monitor that can have 2 different you know, basically 2 different computers put into it. So I have like one monitor, like right now it's hooked up to my main computer, which I'm watching the stream and all the chat from. And I have another monitor that's using it for the streaming computer, so I can see the stream itself. It's up there. But technically on this other monitor, I can actually hook up like another connection, another cable to this monitor, so then there's 2 things. I have to switch it manually. I have to like press a button to switch to the different computers or different whatever. So I might have to do that where like I've already ordered cables, but they're coming. Again, this is all from eBay. I'm getting this stuff from eBay. So it takes like a month just to, sometimes it takes a month just to get something that should be here in a couple weeks, but you know, whatever. So what I might have to do is actually like not use this computer at all, like my main one, turn it off and just unplug the monitor cable from my main computer and just put it into my streaming computer, so that way I can have my OBS, you know, preview window open fully, and then have my streaming program open here, so that I can screen select that monitor that has the preview screen on OBS, so then it actually will go into XSplit and hopefully no lag. Because I can tell it, hey, don't be streaming at like 1080p or having the capture device be at 1080p. Like, bring it down to 720. I don't need that usage on this computer, because this computer again is good, but because it's you know, having everything like full on like highest HD resolution, it's just this computer is like, well, I can handle a lot, but just not that much. I can't do that. Like, you can't do that much. So I have to try to bring down the quality, just basic HD, just regular HD, so, you know, at least it looks better and cleaner than, you know, not HD. So that's all I have to do. I'll have to test it again tomorrow. Or later on today, because it's technically 12, so it's Friday. So I don't know, I don't know what I'd probably be streaming from the Xbox One. Figure out what game I'll be streaming. But, I don't know, we'll see what I do. I might end up streaming from the computer, I don't know. I'll have to, it's all, I have to figure everything out with that. Because then technically, if I do stream from the computer, my monitor is the TV that I have here, basically. So, then I won't have to worry about a monitor. But, I don't know, it's just, I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I think I ended here. I'm going to say my spiel, because this will be going up on YouTube, so even though I didn't say an intro for if I split this, but if they know that I split this, then it's like, whoa, there's no intro because it makes sense. Anyways, if you're watching the full stream on YouTube or on Twitch, you know, you always go to my, or even if you're, you know, you're watching the split up part of this, where it's just, you know, the Crash Bandicoot part, whatever. Oh yeah, see you, Star Wars. Yeah, hope to see you in the chat some more. I'm just, I mean, that's the thing. I haven't seen a lot of my followers. My 518 followers haven't been really watching me that much, so it'd be nice to see them in chat and talk to them and you know, stuff and hang out. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, so anyways, you can follow me on Twitch, of course. My Twitch channel is right up there on screen. So you can follow me on my Twitch channel to keep track of the games I play and when I stream. And games I stream. Also, you can subscribe if you'd like, or cheer with bits to help support the stream and whatnot, or donate again. Some of these I might not have to say because it's gonna be on the screen all the time. But anyways. You can do that. Of course, in the information section of my Twitter channel, of my Twitch channel, there's a Twitter button, YouTube button, donate button. Of course, my Twitter is up there. I try to tweet when I broadcast. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I don't feel like it. But most of the time I do. But you know, that's just another way to keep in contact with me and different things that I'll do. I'll tweet about it as well. YouTube, as I said, you might be on YouTube right now watching this, or if you're watching on Twitch, I try to archive as much of the streams as possible on YouTube, because for now, so far, all of my streams will always be up there that I upload to YouTube, and hopefully will always stay there. But with net neutrality, perhaps, maybe, somewhat might be gone. We don't know what's gonna happen. But we'll see. Anyways, I try to archive them there, so if you missed them on Twitch, missed live, you can see it on YouTube. Though I might even be able to start to stream on YouTube as well. You know, I might start doing that. Who knows? Crazy things are happening. It's a new year, new things going on. But yeah, they'll be archived there again as much as possible. Because the past broadcasts on Twitch doesn't last long, lasts about 14 days, and all the broadcasts disappear. So having it on YouTube, it's, some people don't always go on Twitch, so that's fine. You know, that's to have it on YouTube. You know, they can watch it there. Also do other videos on YouTube and stuff. Try and do. Even the new year, I'll try to do more. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah. Oh yeah, also on Twitch I have highlights there, I have clips, I have uploaded videos such as Let's Plays and gaming highlights from different games. Well, mostly I have Halo 5 match highlights up there right now, but I will probably do some other game highlights soon. We'll see. I have to look through a ton of footage that I have from my streams. I might do some highlights there from my streams. Anyways. So there's that. I'll uploaded clips, upload videos like Let's Plays. I have some up there. I have the newest Five Nights at Freddy's game. I have that one there. Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. and some other games as well, called Nate Plays. Wow, so original. I'm gonna have those up there, and yeah, so I'm gonna be trying to do some more Let's Plays and stuff. But we'll see what's gonna be happening in the new year. But yeah, that's all. Whoops, hit my mic there. But you know, that's all I need to say right now. I think most of it's on the screen. You can see it there. Look at that stuff. Look at those things. You know, follow my friends who stream on Twitch, like McRip and Skullboy914 and Levoy. Those guys are good guys. Though in all the streams, there's very much potential for swearing to happen in those streams. You know, but you know, they're still good people. just a heads up, they might have swearing in them. But again, you know, just check them out. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. All that stuff. Anyways, I've been streaming for what, 3 hours and 20 minutes now. It's 12:30 a.m. on Friday, so later on I'll probably be streaming something on Xbox One. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. I do need to get some sleep. It'd be nice to have some. I still have to edit some videos for my church, the church service videos, church sermons. So there's that. I have to get done. But so you know, so it won't be. And that's the thing. Like once I get those videos done, I will do what I can to get back into the schedule of streaming at 2 p.m. At the schedule I have there. So that's the problem we're at right now. There's too much stuff going on that I can't. I'm not able to stream the normal schedule I want to have. But I think oh yeah, I should probably do this because I already did a thing. Yep. Anyways. I'm tired. But things are working fine. I'm just learning, you know, whatever. Getting used to this, back to using the PC to stream. And all the setup I have to do with that. But if I do it enough, I'll get used to it, be you know, a normal thing. And if I start getting some money from this, then it's not too bad. Because it'll be my job, and it'll be something that it's like, okay, this is my job, this work, this is what I have to do. So that'd be great. I would like that. That'd be very nice. Because then I can do a lot more of the things I would like to do, like finishing my Halo movie, or doing other movies, or doing other video projects, or you know, playing different games that I might not have thought of trying, or whatever. Just, I don't know. Just meet new people. Like that's cool to me. Like meeting Star Wars. You know, here Star Wars 7642. And JD15 Halo and all these other guys that I've been meeting through Twitch. It's cool. I like that. And you know, I try to be like, oh, there goes some more problems. I don't know why it does that. I have to figure that out. It just does that. Anyways. Because that happens to me too. I see, when it goes black like that, I see black as well. So then it's like, the game's gone. I don't know what's going on. Anyways. It's great to meet new people. And yeah, like I was gonna say, is that I'm trying to make this a place for the majority of people can hang out and have a safe place for them to be. Even if not everyone knows about it. It's a safe place for people to be. Whatever. Anyways, that's it for me for now. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.